remodel it at the beginning of the game, but I decided to go ahead and scrap all of that and redo the entire build. Proud of what I've done, what I've been able to accomplish and everything, so I'm really stoked to show it to you guys, and I hope you'll really enjoy it. So without further ado, here it is, the RedRocket Remodel. So I really kind of wanted to make this my own little home of sorts. Really push the limit of what I could do in the space that I was provided, and I think I really ultimately succeeded in making this place look very different, very unique, and a whole lot of fun. Starting out, if you notice, you see these two buildings over here. One says Armory and one says Clothing. Inside, and of course I have my weapons store and my clothing store, but inside these armory, it's just not just a blank empty room. No. I am featuring a whole bunch of really cool, different, rare, some not so rare weapons that you can find around the game. Some of them are heavily modded, some of them are just base and everything, but I just found some really cool stuff, and I don't really carry a whole lot of weapons around with me. I normally find a base set of weapons that I want to take with me, and I take them with me, and then the rest, I just kind of wanted to show off and really just, give them a place, give them a home of their own and everything. So I've got my armory, and of course I've got the little store and everything. This armory is actually running off of two generators. I got this first generator here to run the door, and the second generator to run the lights, to kind of give it a little bit of a glow. And then of course I've got my clothing with my clothing store right next to it. And inside here I have got a whole bunch of different unique clothing options and everything. Of course, your mechanic suits, your road leathers, military fatigues, the silver shroud armor, that is actually the updated one, hazmat suit, Brotherhood of Steel armor, Chorister armor, you name it, I've got it, and everything. But I just kind of wanted to give it a little simple feel, and of course I have an armor workbench, excuse my coughing. But I do have my armor workbench and everything where I can work on them as well, and create mods for them and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and go inside. Real quick, I wanted to show off this feature. I did put the concrete walls on the outside to make them look like barred windows. It looks a little interesting from the outside. It doesn't look as good, but on the inside it actually looks really well. So yeah, let's get it on in there. This is one of my XO1 power armor suits that I'm featuring and everything. It's running the Titan. It's actually not running any special paint. I actually just got this one not too long ago. But of course I'm keeping all of my mods and everything for my guns and my power armor and everything here in this toolbox. I did block off these two these two outside doors and everything because I hate it when my companions constantly open them. It just drives me crazy. That's my workshop, but we'll get there in just a second. One of the things that I'm very proud of on this build is the kitchen, because I've really taken it to an extreme, and I've really tried to make it a really awesome, cool, homey kind of feel, and like a real kitchen functioning and everything like that. So of course, I've got my plates and bowls, and yes, they are glowing because those are actually items that I'm looking for. But I got plates and bowls and forks and everything, and I've got my dishes and my bread box and my pitchers. I've got two stoves because I'm fancy like that. I've got all my different types of food and ingredients and everything like that. I've got my coffee pot and my different liquors, and of course, a kitchen scale. I didn't get really too crazy with the countertop because I didn't want to block the liquor sign for one, and I didn't want it to look too cluttered because it is a pretty tight space. But I've got my Eat-O-Matic here and everything, different food signs. I got my big milk container for when I'm hungry for cereal in the morning. This is where I normally hold all my chems and everything like that, as well as different types of food and stuff like that. So I've got a whole bunch of different things, and of course, eat up. So it's just a really simple setup and everything that I think just makes the place really homey. I put in these rugs to kind of cover up the nastiness of the floor and everything. So I'm really liking the way it turned out. I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. I added in the stools, of course, so people get to come in, sit down, and eat. I do have a back room right here, but this is actually my room where I hold all of my other types of power armor. I've got a whole bunch of power armor right back there and everything, but I just didn't really feel like doing anything special with this room. And I did kind of run out of space. So moving on from the kitchen, of course, got the porches. And like I said, these windows actually are really nice from the inside. Got this nice barred look and everything. This is probably my favorite one, simply because it's just this nice, nice feel to it and everything. But that other stuff. Let's move into my workshop. So I got a very simple, like I said, I'm on console, so I don't work with mods or anything. So I can't add in like the toolbox. I can't add in like the lifts and all that other really cool shit that modders are able to use. But I am really proud of what I've been able to do with my space. I got a trunk for if I want to hold anything. I got another armor workbench and my weapons workbench. But it's really simple. My power armor station. Just a really simple build and everything, really calm. I didn't want to go too complicated, but I also didn't want to do too simple. And then of course I've got my own personal room. Inside my personal room I have a pool table, which I'm not fully finished with yet. I totally forgot that I hadn't finished it when I went to start this video. But I'm actually going to have a bunch of pool balls and pool cues and everything laying out on the table and everything, so I think that'll be really cool. Oh, excuse me. But I got my Brotherhood of Steel sign, flags, my Minuteman flag, my American flag, and then I got my alarm clock, my radio. I wanted to keep it simple. My bed and just a chill out area so I can watch TV, and I've got my all my animal heads and everything hanging. Just put a little desk fan in there to add a little bit more of a decor. A police sign because I like it, and then a little shrubbery in my jukebox, which is playing some really nice classical music, which I'm really digging right now because you can hear it throughout the entire truck stop. Leaving all of this behind, going to some of the cosmetic stuff. Of course, I wanted to add in a little welcome sign and everything. I know it'd probably drive all of you with OCD crazy, but I just wanted I just wanted to make it a little interesting. I'm running this entire thing, this entire platform off of this one power generator right here, which are really cool. They added these in with the Wasteland Workshop, and they produce 100 energy, which is freaking useful as hell. It does have a few bugs every now and then. Some of my lights won't collect like the full electricity and everything, but you just pull a wire off and reattach it and it goes back to just fine. But I'm running all of my wires right across the ceiling and everything because it makes things less cluttered and there's no wires inside, and it's just a whole lot easier and everything like that. But it's all running off of this one power generator. Come on, Chad, learn to climb stairs. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just simply running my wires and conduits just right here, very simply and everything. I've got my laser turret here. I got a bunch of heavy machine gun turrets down at the bottom, and then these rocket launcher turrets right here on the top, which provide that extra set of safety. And then of course I've got the power running through the top here and all the way down the middle to another rocket turret that's going to cover my butt. So I mean, and there's really not much in the back and everything. It's just a really simple build. So there's not much to it. It's really base and everything. But I absolutely love the way it turned out. I love everything. I love every single thing about it. I think it's cozy. Nice little place to call home. That's a little glitch. I have no idea what happened there. But it's just a nice little cozy place and everything I can call my own. And I just really wanted to push the limits of what I could do with the vanilla game and with, of course, the Wasteland Workshop DLC. And being that I don't have mods, I think I was severely successful with what I've been able to build and how I've been able to build things and everything like that. Because nothing is static in this game, so getting those pieces to just kind of sit there it's a little difficult. But I've had a lot of fun building it and everything, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope y'all have enjoyed the videos, my previous videos of my different builds and everything that I've done on Spectacle Island and at the Starlight Drive-In and everything. And now, of course, I got my RedRocket truck stop, and I'm really proud of this one. This is probably turning into one of my favorite ones next to the Spectacle Island build. But I'm really happy about this. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the video. I hope you check out some of my older videos and everything. I hope you subscribe, and yeah, I think that's about it. So boils and ghouls, thank you so much for watching live right here on the tube that is for you. This is TARDIS Traveler 23, and I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Keep wandering that wasteland.